NVIDIA, the world's leading AI company, and pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly are betting $1 billion that they can. They are building a revolutionary new lab designed to do one thing: use artificial intelligence to reinvent medicine forever. This isn't just about making the old process faster. It's about creating an entirely new blueprint for how we discover drugs. A blueprint where scientists can explore a universe of biological and chemical possibilities inside a computer before a single molecule is ever physically created. To understand just how revolutionary this is, you first have to appreciate the monumental problem they're trying to solve. Imagine trying to find one specific key for one incredibly complex lock. Now, imagine you have a warehouse filled with billions of keys that all look almost identical. That's traditional drug discovery. Scientists can spend years just identifying a biological target, like a faulty protein that causes a disease. Then, the agonizingly slow process begins, testing thousands, sometimes millions, of chemical compounds to see if anything works. It's brute force, a search for a needle in a haystack the size of a continent. Each physical experiment costs time and money. Each failure sends researchers right back to the drawing board. This is why, for so many diseases, progress is measured in generations, not years. For patients and their families waiting for a breakthrough for conditions like Alzheimer's, rare cancers, or autoimmune disorders, the current pace is a source of deep frustration. The system is too slow, too expensive, and relies too much on pure chance. It's a 20th century system breaking under the weight of 21st century challenges, and the industry is desperate for a way to move from guesswork to intelligent design. That new way has a name: generative AI. And the epicenter of this revolution is a new, first-of-its-kind AI co-innovation lab set to open in the San Francisco Bay Area. Announced at the 2026 JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, this is way more than just a partnership. It's a fusion of two worlds. On one side, you have Eli Lilly, a company with nearly 150 years of deep expertise in medicine and massive libraries of proprietary biological data. On the other, you have NVIDIA, the company whose hardware and software are powering the global AI revolution. Together, they are committing up to $1 billion in talent, infrastructure, and raw computing power over the next 5 years. The goal is to build a continuous learning system, a sort of perpetual motion machine for drug discovery. This isn't just about giving scientists a new piece of software. It's about putting world-class biologists, chemists, and medical experts from Lilly side by side with NVIDIA's elite AI researchers and engineers, creating a feedback loop that has never existed at this scale. This initiative dramatically expands on a project the two companies started in late 2025, building what Lilly calls its AI factory. That project involved creating the biopharma industry's most powerful supercomputer, an NVIDIA DGX SuperPod. That supercomputer was just the engine. This new billion-dollar lab is the entire car, a vehicle designed to drive medical science into the future at an incredible new speed. So how does this all actually work? It starts with data, mountains of it. Eli Lilly is bringing decades of its private data on molecules, diseases, and clinical trials to the table. This data is the fuel for the AI. The core of the technology is NVIDIA's BioNeMo, a generative AI platform built specifically for drug discovery. Think of it like a ChatGPT for biology. BioNeMo has a suite of powerful AI models that can understand the language of life itself, the complex structures of proteins, RNA, and DNA. It can predict a protein's 3D shape from its basic sequence in seconds, a task that once took years of lab work. It can even generate brand new molecular designs from scratch. Here's the new workflow. Lilly's scientists identify a target for a disease. Instead of randomly screening millions of compounds, they feed the biological data into AI models running on NVIDIA's supercomputers. The AI then simulates billions of molecular possibilities in silico inside the computer, predicting which ones are most likely to work, what their effects might be, and even if they could be toxic. Some models have already shown they can analyze millions of molecules for a single problem, a scale that's simply impossible for humans. This creates a highly curated shortlist of the most promising drug candidates. Only then do these candidates move to a physical lab for testing. But it doesn't stop there. This is where the closed loop concept comes in. The results from the physical wet lab experiments are fed right back into the dry lab computers. This retrains and refines the AI models, making them smarter and more accurate for the next round of discovery. It's a 24/7 cycle of AI-assisted experimentation, where the AI acts less like a tool and more like a scientific collaborator. This collaboration will also pioneer the use of physical AI and robotics, meaning AI-powered robots will automate lab equipment, running experiments and generating data with minimal human help, creating a truly autonomous discovery engine. What does this all mean for the future of medicine? The implications are huge. By moving the first stages of discovery from the physical world into the digital world, the goal is to dramatically cut the time and cost of developing new medicines. Experts believe AI-driven programs could shrink development timelines by 30 to 40%, maybe even more. This means that cures for diseases we currently consider untreatable could arrive years or even decades sooner than expected. The focus is on humanity's toughest health challenges: diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, cancer, and complex immune disorders. For diseases where the biology is a massive puzzle, AI offers an unprecedented ability to see patterns that have been missed for decades. By simulating how a drug will behave before it's even made, scientists can design molecules that are more effective and have a lower chance of failure, directly tackling that 90% failure rate that has plagued the industry for so long. For patients, this changes everything. A diagnosis with a rare genetic disorder might no longer feel like a life sentence without hope. The slow decline of neurodegenerative diseases could potentially be halted by a new class of medicines discovered in a fraction of the time. This initiative is about converting computational power into human hope. It's about shortening the distance between a scientific question and a life-saving answer. As Lilly CEO David Ricks put it, combining their scientific knowledge with NVIDIA's power could reinvent drug discovery as we know it. This fusion of biology and artificial intelligence isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening right now, signaling one of the biggest transformations in the history of medicine. We are at the very beginning of this journey, and the breakthroughs that come from labs like this will redefine healthcare for generations to come. The era of AI-driven drug discovery is here. For decades, finding new medicines has been a story of slow, incremental gains against disease. The NVIDIA and Eli Lilly Co-Innovation Lab is a radical break from that story. It's $1 billion bet that by uniting two of the most powerful forces of our time, the code of life and the code of artificial intelligence, we can build a future where discovering cures is less a matter of chance and more a matter of design. This isn't just an investment in faster computers. It's an investment in a new kind of science where AI serves as a tireless partner in our oldest quest to heal the sick and alleviate suffering. The discoveries made here have the potential to echo for a century, turning today's most feared diseases into treatable conditions. The revolution is just getting started. Medicine will never be the same. What disease do you hope AI will tackle first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the incredible intersection of technology and human health, make sure to subscribe.